Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show tonight. We're just going to get started here. I hope this finds all of you doing well and hopefully understanding a little bit about what's coming upon this place and how to escape these things that are coming. As you no doubt have noticed, everybody's blind, zombied out. They can't see it. Can you? Can you see the illusion falling apart? Excuses. Why the shelves are empty. Never to be refilled. We knew this was coming. We've talked about this for a long time. They're never going to tell you. You're days away from the illusion going away. At best, all the main stuff is pretty much gone. The B stuff, the bootleg stuff is all pretty much gone, and you're kind of on to whatever you can get right now. If people realize that, many more stories came out today. Excuses. I have a couple of them here I want to show you real quick before we get started. We're going to talk a little bit about the darkness that's coming upon this place. And here it is. Here's more excuses from today. I don't know if you can see that. But these are just headlines of stuff they're not going to tell you. See it? Why do people buy all the milk, bread, and eggs before the snowstorms? So this is Fox 29. Don't know where it is. Don't care. So they're blaming it on the snowstorm. The excuses. Atlanta. They're realizing there's very little baby formula left. And it says it's really making for an already difficult situation a little bit worse. Yeah, they have no idea. This is from today as well. Don't know what this is. Supply and labor strains, squeeze restaurants, supermarkets. That's the important one. What's this? This is from about 23 hours ago. What does all of this have in common? Here's another one. Empty grocery shelves. Here's another one from today, not long ago. The Mountain Pass. Closures leave store shelves empty. So again, in that area, the excuse is the pass. Can't get them here yet, but they're ready to go as soon as that pass opens. There's another one. Don't know what this is, but if you read it, it says shoppers report supply issues, empty supermarket shelves around. It says around the UK, and it's from 3 hours ago. What's the excuse? Doesn't matter. Like I said, the UK is a couple days ahead of us, I guess. Here, this is another one from today. Empty store shelves. Grocery stores. Puget Sound. Starting to see a theme. Here's from Sydney. Here's one from Chicago, too. Shoppers see empty supermarket shelves. Empty shelves. Long lines and wait. So not only is there very little stuff to buy, there isn't people working there to ring you up. Here's another one. This is from yesterday. Don't panic. Empty shelves in South Dakota are normal. Is it normal? But that's just South Dakota, not the entire planet. Here's one from Washington State, or I don't know. Area grocery stores. Shelves are empty. So this is 9 hours ago, roughly. This is from yesterday. We talked about this one already. Atlanta. Obvious welcome. Shelves stripped bare. See it? Shelves stripped bare. It's a Daily Mail. This is another one. Supermarket. To be full again. Everything's going to get good by the end of 2022. Supermarket shelves to be full again. Do not worry. But here's the same people telling you what's causing empty shelves. Cool of the day welcome as well. Talked about this one. New Orleans. Empty shelves. Sivrak, welcome as well. Glad to have you. We're just kind of getting started here. But like it says, don't panic. Don't panic yet. But all they did was bring about their own demise. Valerie, welcome as well. Valerie says there's empty shelves in Los Angeles as well. No doubt. People aren't going to see it. They can't. It's a little bit what we're going to talk about, the darkness that's coming upon this place. And as it was in the days of Noah, so will it be. They can't. They were eating and drinking and doing weddings and stuff right up until I wanted to talk about the darkness. There's many verses about it. This is in 1 John. I wanted to start with but you have an anointing from the Holy One. And all of you know the truth. And it says, do not let anyone lead you astray. But I wanted to talk about here is in the darkness and walks around in darkness. He does not know where he is going because the darkness has blinded him. The darkness has blinded its own. They too are deceived. No thanks, welcome as well. Glad to have all of you. That's why it says, so the darkness that's coming here within this illusion, this bubble we exist in, is going to annihilate everything within it to deceive the humans. Then God's going to annihilate them. Do not love the world or anything in the world. You can't be in the world when this darkness gets here. He does not know where he is going because the darkness has blinded him. They're all dead already. Whether they acknowledge that or not, it's not going to matter. Obvious is thanks for doing this, Daniel. Can hardly listen. I'm honored. Glad to have all of you. All glory to Christ. No man is an island. He walks around in darkness. He does not know where he is going because the darkness has blinded him. They have crept into the church unaware. The blind leading the blind right into a pit. And as I said, we're going to talk a little bit about this. What does this sound like? Ears that hear. Ears that hear, understanding, eyes that see. This is important. Wake up, you drunkards, and weep. Drunkards. Remember we talked about that? The spirit of stupor. They sway like drunkards, though they are not drunk. Their eyes can see, but they're blind. So listen to this. Drunkards. Wake up, you drunkards. But they're not. All you drinkers of wine. Because new wine, for it has been snatched from your lips. A nation has invaded my land. Powerful without number. It has teeth of a lion, fangs of a lioness. It has laid waste my vines. You understand? The vine producing fruit. The branches. They can't. And it goes on to say, let all those that live in the land, this is about the darkness. The day of the Lord is coming. It is close at hand. And here it is. A day of darkness. Now we've talked about the darkness. When they crucified Christ, right? The darkness. Back in Genesis, the darkness. It wasn't an eclipse. It's not because it's nighttime and all the candles went out. The darkness that's coming upon this place isn't an eclipse. And it has nothing to do with you or I. And there is no escaping it. And that's why I'm saying days, like we said yesterday, maybe 10 days max, and then everybody's life is going to change. How are they ever going to resupply everything if it was one place? Forget all the garden tools, the crock pots, the pots and pans, forget all that stuff, the forks. Focus on what's all gone. And how would they ever resupply the world? But we've talked about this for years. They're never going to tell you. Never. Because they don't know. And that's why we talk, they too are deceived. For their father is the father of lies. The darkness coming upon this place. Cans of chicken noodle soup aren't going to get through that. The army people think they're going to build bigger tanks or whatever they think they're going to do. That's not going to work. People think they're going to burrow holes into the ground. It's not going to work. It's going to go right where they are. And then it's going to tell you how good it did. And it will lead many astray. The game isn't to exterminate humans. The game is to deceive them, get their souls. And Satan's deception of the music industry, Hollywood, politicians, any of them, none of it has any more value. Zero. both great and small, to take the mark. It means they have to sacrifice themselves to Satan. But they're going to find that out. They're never going to see it coming. Like the flood, right? When the flood happened, that was it. It's a wrap. Because God has great patience. He's making it get worse, forcing you to a decision. And you're going to have to make that right decision. That's important, or the darkness is going to get you. It's going to devour you. A day of darkness and gloom. Let all who live in the land tremble, for the day of the Lord is coming. A large and mighty army comes, such as never was of old, nor will ever be in the ages to come. Before them fire devours, behind them a flame blazes. Behind them a desert waste, nothing escapes them. They have the appearance of horses. They gallop along like cavalry. Like an army drawn up for battle. At the sight of them, nations are in anguish. Every face turns pale. Men's hearts might fail from fear of what's coming. It didn't even get there yet. From what's coming, not what's happening right now in real life. Men's hearts fail from fear of what's coming. Every face turns pale. They charge like warriors. They scale walls like soldiers. They all march in line, not swerving from their course. They plunge through defenses without breaking ranks. They climb into houses like thieves as they enter through the windows. Before them the earth shakes. The sky trembles. The sun and moon are darkened. The day of the Lord is great. It is dreadful. Who can endure it? So if this place is ceasing to exist, there isn't going to be a rapture. How do you get through it? We've talked about that a million times. You have to be hidden with Christ in God. You have to come out of the world. It's important. And nobody's ever going to see it. That's what he's talking about. Eyes that see but can never see. You just can't. And as I learned yesterday, and been learning, that they're never going to see the empty supermarket shelves. It's never going to cross their mind. Again, I'm still learning as well. I thought at some point people would start asking questions. But it appears they're not going to, because it's way past that. Again, look at the scale from Washington State, the Pacific Northwest, to the East Coast, down into everywhere. Then go over to England, Australia, everywhere. It's not just a snowstorm now, is it? That's how you know. Plus, Satan's props have lost all their value. The celebrities, the athletes, the politicians, none of them have any value. All props. On the hive mind, or the cube, Not us, just deceivers, imposters, props of Satan. And they've all outlived their usefulness, I guess. And when that restrainer gets lifted, and Satan and the fallen angels get injected into this bubble, into this raindrop or in the illusion, it's going to get crazy. Again, it will go on all around you. It's not for you. Child of God, welcome as well. It's not for you if you're hidden with Christ and God. And that's why it says in Colossians, see to it that no one takes you captive through hollow and deceptive philosophies, which depends on human tradition. The hippie Jesus. Focus on that. People went to church their whole lives. People are casting out demons, and he's going to say, I never knew you. Where does that leave everyone else? I don't want to see people perish. You have to come out of this world. You have to be born again. You have to tap into that vine. Ask and you will be given. Then what happens? Then, because you were born again, for you died, your life is now hidden with Christ in God. That's how you escape these things. You have put on the new self, which is being renewed in knowledge. You have to. But like I said, none of that's going to matter anymore. People are going to have to figure it out in real time. How much longer is the illusion? Like I said, I don't think they're going to let, you're days away. Like I said, yesterday, 10 days, right? Before people go and there just isn't anything. Somewhere within there, they're going to have to do some sort of staged event. Some sort of nuclear thing. You can pick the boogeyman, North Korea, their toy train, launched a missile or something. Or Russia, or Iran, or any of these other people they tell you are bad. Or some sort of grid down. They call it like an EMP or something. None of that matters. The how. The wrath of God. Or Satan just knowing his time is short and pivoting because he knows his props have all lost their value. The shills, everyone. He's done with all of them. And he has to deceive people as an angel of light. If he showed up here and told humans how they get down, nobody's going to sign up for that. The deception, he wants you to sacrifice yourself to him. He will crush, expose, and exterminate all of his own. To do that, if it means leading more astray. My people perish for lack of knowledge. They're all around you, pretending they're us. They always have been. It's nothing new. What is new is the darkness. The darkness cannot penetrate the light. It can't. But it's going to annihilate everything here. And then God's going to annihilate that at some point. You know the deal. You know how it's going to go down. What we're going to do is show a little bit of our work. Also, what's important is the subliminal stuff, the propaganda. So when you turn on your TV and you see like supermarkets, people are shopping and there's very colorful stuff compared to the reality. It's subliminal stuff as well. It's all of it. This whole place is an illusion. Brought to you by Satan. And that's what's ending. God has had enough of this. God is done with this. So this is something I wanted to show you here, right out of the gate. You can already see it on our arm. Let me put this back. I put it in this because it saves my battery, but we're going to do it like this. See it? See the angle? There's another one too. You see it? See it for what it is. They hate you. Remember that. They're all around you, pretending they're us. And they always have been. I want to show you some examples here. I don't know, there's no real method to this here. So we're just going to go through this. I want to show you the eyes. You know it, you've seen it a million times. But you'll see the difference here. So this is the one with the eye. Brand new, never used teeth, right? See the eyes? Glass doll eyes. Brand new, never used teeth. All around you, just pretending they're us. Now we're going to go back. See his eyes? I don't know what this is or what he's doing here. He's making faces, but he's got the teeth. But he's got his eyes don't glow. Watch. See? 666. You see that? Now his eyes glow. See it? And his teeth glow. They're all around you. I want to go back here. See this? 36, 666. See the horns and stuff? 666. You know the deal. Just devil, you know, the body without the soul is dead. Those bots only exist for the fallen angels. They don't count. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. I wanted to show you this guy here. This guy, I think his name's Jim. You've seen this guy on the TV, Mad Money. But he tweeted a picture of empty shelves about 4 or 5 days ago. And the people that own him didn't like it. And they made him apologize. Also, Ted Cruz had to apologize for something he did. I don't know what it was. But that's how you know they're just props. And as they're apologizing, no doubt, there's a serpent on one side and a devil dude chick somewhere doing a hand pyramid. Shout out to the pyramid. But this guy, if you look at it, look into it, had to apologize for keeping it a little bit real. Like I said, it's not that long, a couple days. I don't know how long. But we're going to just go through it. Like I said, there's no real method to this. Yeah, here's another one, sketchy. So I wanted to show you this. There's whatever this is sketchy. See that? Stay away from whatever this is. But I want to show you this dude here with the, see him? Hand pyramid. Devil dude chick. I just wanted to show you this. None of these people are real, but we're going to go back here. See this thing? Devil dude chick. Top. I want to go back to this guy. Mr. Hand Pyramid here. See him? There's like a pyramid in the background as well. Be aware of these. They're not us. They're not us. Let them grow together till the end. They're killing everybody. That's why they exist. And that's nothing new. People think it's new. This whole thing has been like this for a long time. It is nothing new. Here's another one. This one's sketchy. This is just a Lifetime movie. See it? Top, little bit dude, little bit chick. Whole lot of Satan, pretending it's us. Inwardly, they're ravenous wolves. Wolves in sheep's clothing. Fake human bodies, pretending they're us. Let's go back. This is a bot. You can just see the glass doll eyes. These are just props. I just wanted to go back. Yeah, see there's this thing. Here's the bot. I just wanted to see you can see the pecking order and all of it. It's like a serpent bot. But it's out there. You get any one of these, and they're all there. See it? Bot, serpent bot. And it's just a movie, but this is you always look for the top. Remember, they deceive the masses. He's got glass doll eyes, just a bot. Yet they too are deceived, for their father is the father of lies. If you're pretending they're us, in a heap of trouble, eternal wailing and gnashing of teeth is where they're headed. Not good. Here, I want to show you this. This is another bot. All right, this is called Wipeout. Now, one thing is the tattoos. You can just tell they're just printed out with them, but see the wolf? See the wolf head? Wolves in clothing. Shout out to Satan. Shout out to the pyramid, front and center. If somebody would marry this thing. See the wolf? Wolves in sheep's clothing. No, I'm going to go back here. They're just contestants on a show. I wanted to show you the tattoo aspect. See the color of it. See how the skin looks with it. They just print them out. They just print them out. Wolves in sheep's clothing, pretending they're us. See the glass doll eyes? He's a prop too. Let them grow together till the end. This is what's going to lead people. When it gets super real. When it gets super real. They've married them and reproduced with them. They're in their churches. They might not have the tattoo. Here's another one. This is a church thing. People like this guy for some reason. I got this guy doing the satanic hand pyramid, but Jonathan Kahn, the con man, forget how it's spelled, but that's a dead giveaway. He looks kind of synthetic-y too. The Harbinger. Getting that money. Getting that money. We got this guy does a hand pyramid all the time, but I just want to fast forward this and see what else these guys are trying to slang. This guy, he always does the hand pyramids, but they don't have the anointing to be making money off stuff. The blackest darkness is reserved for them. That's what they do. They just go through here. There's a flashy thing. You see that? It just flashy thing you watch. A circle. See it? This is a church channel. Watch it. Let's watch the circles. I've showed you flashy thing stuff before. Just watch how quick it happens. Here we go. Flashy thing. See it? It starts up here somewhere. Circles, right? They're flashy thing and everybody. Yeah, see? It starts up there. And it like grows out. Watch. We'll hit it here. Feel they flashy thing you? There's the V. There's a pyramid. Yep. It usually follows it. Hold on. Let's go back. I got to see this now. There was a pyramid that came through right after the flashy thing. There it is. See the pyramid? See the V? The yellow V that just shows up out of the twilight zone and then is gone. I just want to see what that is. That's why I'll just take a little extra time. There it is. See, it comes through so fast. Flashy thing you. And then they hit you with the pyramid. Get you to buy their stupid books. There it is. Then the pyramid. It. They got to do. Got to deceive people. It's the only way. Again, nobody watches this crap. Nobody cares either. Been people for a long time. They just don't seem to care. Or they can't. And we're going to go on to the next thing here. Let's see what else we got. Maybe another top here. Certainly do. Yep. Look at this thing. See this thing? It's one of those masky ones. See the mask? See the eyebrows? Doesn't even look right. See the bubble? That massive bubble. The eyebrow goes up over the bubble. Can you see that? These things are. See the eyebrow up over the bubble? It's like a mask. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, these things are all around you. Look at it. The bubble. I mean, you could like grab onto that up there. You could grab onto that. See the eyebrows up over the bubble? See it for what it is. Eyes that can see. Blessed are your eyes, for they see. You'll have this thing. Devil dude chick, right? Then you'll have a serpent. You know the face. You know the serpent face. You know that face. Then you'll have the bots. So devil dude chicks. I don't know, whatever the technical term is. These are the top. Then you have the serpent. Then you have the bots. All of them think they're special. The bots don't count. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. Angie, welcome as well. But you see these things. Better wake up. They're all around you. Pretending they're us. You marry a bot and don't know it. You marry a serpent. You don't know it. You marry one of these things. You get them all. The whole thing. Here it is. It's like tall and gangly. Look at this thing. See the eyebrows up over the bubble? You can see it from here. Shout out to those throat cords, the hand pyramid stuff she's no doubt doing. Again, this is just a movie. Apply this to your life. Yeah, see? Same standard issue crap. All the bots. Here's another handle. You know the deal. Here's a serpent. See, you know that face. That eyebrow goes over the bubble. Just different. You know that face though. And the usual here. All bots. You'd think this is your buddy you grew up with and his wife, but they're not. And here's the top. See, its back is to us. But there's always a serpent in bots. Here's another handler. But here it is, holding court. Better wake up. Better wake up. Because they're all around you. Again, none of this matters much anymore, does it? Here, I want to go through this with you guys one day. This is just it's called That's Entertainment. So it just kind of sums up the movie industry. But this thing, look at this thing here. It's like morphed. See the hands? Look at this thing. All of these things. It's like puking out black stuff. See the black stuff coming out of its mouth? Just a scene, just a moment. I just paused it, but also there's serpents. I want to show you, you know that face, all right? But look at the black stuff. It's like vomiting out of her mouth. It's a black cloud of some, I don't know what, but her face is morphed also into like a demon face there. And the demon face, all this black, the blackness is coming out of it. See it for what it is. What it is doesn't matter. This ain't normal though. Nor are the hand stuff. Some weird claw beak thing. And whatever this is. It's almost like, see the claw back there? See the thumb? If you just go out and you go in under just a thumb. See it. See the claw. If we go through, we'd probably get more of it, but whatever. I wanted to show you as it goes on here. Back and just sitting back. Here's a devil dude chick. Here's another one. See this thing? Here's a serpent. See the serpent? And then, but back here, you know that face. Let's see if we can get it. You know that face. You know the deal. There it is. I don't know when this is from. Probably the 40s or something. But there's the serpent. You just know the deal. That's what it is. Kevin, welcome as well. It's a while. But this is the reality you exist in. Also, why? People are wondering, where's all the people? Where'd everybody go? There never was none. All imposters and evil men. Here's another one. I've showed you this one before. Some sort of real estate agent here. Satanic human trafficking hand pyramid. Something about platinum. The whole world has fallen under the sway of the wicked one. All their money, all their stuff. All their stuff, all done. So what do they think, right? When they go to the store, their show or their people, or their assistants, or whoever gets them their stuff. Again, there's a pecking order, and they ain't part of it. None of them are. Here's another one. This one's slanging real estate here. See the glass doll eyes? Brand new, never used. The teeth glow. The skin is synthetic. The eyes, no doubt, being handled by a serpent. See it? You know that face. Look at that eyebrow, goes up over the bubble. A little less pronounced than the devil dude chicks, but nonetheless, you know that face. You know this. Somebody'd think they married a hot chick. They get this thing, right? Then, no doubt, her mom's probably a dude chick. And that's the reality you're in. And that's the reality people have been in for a minute. And unfortunately for people, God's done with this mess. They too are deceived, for their father is the father of lies. They don't know that they're screwed. They don't know what's coming for them. They have no idea. Zero. But they will. Their private jets stop, and all their worldly crap stops. They're going to be aware something is wrong. Haven't realized that yet. Nobody has. Everybody is deceived. The whole world has fallen under the sway of the wicked one. They're never going to wake up, as you can see. But they are putting out excuses already, aren't they? Putting out the excuses. How long is that going to work? Not much longer. They've been doing it for a minute too. But those days coming to an abrupt end. And like it says in Colossians, unless you are hidden with Christ in God, you're not going to escape these things. Don't get pulled back into that world. That world is done. Everything in that world is done. Don't be in that world. And don't worry about those that are. You tell them what you have to tell them. And either they're going to get it, or they're going to start to try to get it, or they're just going to keep telling you everything's going to be all right. And at the point when they can't hold out any longer, they're going to go to the churches. And guess what's going to be waiting for them at the churches? They have crept into the church unaware. I can't even imagine there's any real humans in the church teaching anything. The blind leading the blind to their destruction. No doubt at one time there were. But you can see the Billy Graham classics from way back in the day. You see the hand pyramids. You see them for what they are. That's just like way back before there was even color and stuff. All the way back, they've always been here. They hate you. The whole world hates you. But remember, what's coming isn't for you. They're getting theirs. That's what's coming. They're going to get theirs. And Satan and the fallen angels, when that restrainer is lifted, is going to give it to them. Also, they go around deceiving and also are deceived. So they're just chaos. They don't know. But like I said yesterday, maybe 10 days, how long can people make excuses for when the food's going to get there? Or whatever people need, the necessities. How long can they keep doing that at this level? So are they just going to say, yep, there's no more food? Or very soon, are they going to create some sort of diversionary tactic and blame it on the boogeyman? North Korea, Iran, Iraq, Afghanistan, Russia, some hacker, who knows? But it's not real. They're not real. They're long gone. This is an individual game. Satan's done with all of them. But people haven't seen anything yet. Zero food. That's just the start, the beginning of what's coming. People that think they're going to stockpile a year worth of food or something, they'll be the first to go. They're soft. What does the average person have? 2 weeks at best, if you make it last. What if the fridge goes off, the power goes off? Then what are you going to do? So very quickly, even if they got a little more, 3 weeks, 30 days. So if you knew in 30 days, you would have nothing, what would you do? Because they all have worldly eyes. You should have spiritual eyes. It's never coming back. Don't matter how many years of food you have. This whole reality is going to cease to exist. And because God has great patience, He's going to give people that choice that I made long ago. but they're going to have to do it in real time. In the equivalent of the zombie apocalypse, it looks like. Again, most people are grossly out of shape. They can't do anything. Can't even walk a mile. They'd be gassed. They're going to sign right up for the camps. Buses are coming around. You want food, get on them. Something like that. No doubt you have to sacrifice yourself to Satan to get into the camp. That's right, Angie. Angie says, trust in the Lord for everything. That's right. Deuteronomy 29. You didn't need food or clothes or nothing so that you would know I am the Lord your God. But be aware of that. All the preppers and all these people are grossly out of shape. They can't do anything. I also heard a story yesterday or the day before. They were putting Easter chocolate out again, trying to fill up aisles. But at some point, very soon, that Easter chocolate's going to start looking good to people. They're never going to tell you. They're done with you. The shills, they're done with you. The props, they're done with you. The gang stalkers, done with you. They're done with all of you. All the celebrities, they're done with you. And by they, I mean Satan. Satan's done with all of them. All the way through. And he'll expend every single one of them to try to deceive just one of us. All the politicians, Satan's done with them. Bankers, musicians, any of it. None of it has any value. The media, long irrelevant. He's done with all of them. He's going to crush all of them and show you their lies. He's going to show his work. Or the one before him, or however you see that. But the no food thing in the camps and the promise, it's going to go back to normal. It's always going to be going in the background. Never will. Then there's going to be wars. There's going to be stuff happening. But that's within this bubble. It's not real. If it's within this world, it's not real. Other than this book and the truth. And a few of us sprinkled around it, I guess. I hope there's a few that figure it out, that don't see it yet. But I don't know. Like I said, it's an individual thing. You can't vouch for people. And they're not going to be able to vouch for you. But total contentment, no fear. You shouldn't feel any of that. They're going to get what they get. Period. And they'll awaken to eternal fire for their wickedness. Again, it's not nothing new. It's been like this for a long time. And it's not your fault you've been deceived. It's the game here. You show up deceived. And either you're going to get drug out of this world like I did long time ago, 2003. And I realized a long time ago people ain't gonna wake up. Or you're gonna figure it out in real time. But as this place shuts off, shut off with it. Don't hang on to your homes, your cars, your boats, none of your stuff. Put your trust in the Lord. our Lord and Savior, hidden with Christ in God. There's people casting out demons that are going to get just devoured. Then they're going to hear, I never knew you. Unfortunate. People are going to, I went to church my whole life. I'm not a bad person. Yeah, you were neither hot nor cold. You didn't do anything. I never knew you. But people are going to have to figure this out. But stay out of the world. You're the general. You don't follow anybody. At some point, people aren't going to be able to stay where they're at. Can't stay places that don't have no resources. If the grid's down, right, it's a worldly thing. Everybody's in the world. I'm not. You're not. But everything within this world is going to get annihilated. And it's going to be this drawn out thing, this painful thing for them. Scared, nervous, anxiety, all of that crap. You should have none of. No fear, total contentment. It's not for me. And whether they acknowledge that or not isn't going to matter. None of their shills matter. None of their anything matters. Their athletes, none of it. Zero. That's how you know. Either the wrath of God is coming, some sort of staged false flag thing, or Satan just making moves, knowing his time is short. But all of it is. It's never going back. You're already seeing the excuses for the stores. All they wanted to do was get through Christmas and the New Year. Maybe even 2 weeks longer, because they extended the activation 2 weeks, or whatever that is. So maybe they had 2 extra weeks they didn't know about. But that's why it's just showing up now. But it was already. But because of the holidays. And people getting pulled into worldly crap like Santa Claus and football games, the bowl games, or whatever people did last week. They got caught sleeping, that's for sure. Because they're waking up now. I don't even know if they realized it yet. Don't know it, but it's the game. The game is to trick you into sacrificing yourself to Satan. And that will never stop. Even as he's crushing and exterminating all of his own. To show you what a good guy he is. They too are deceived. Their father is the father of lies. All of that, the fake bootleg alien invasion. He's going to say he's a good alien. And the bots, the empty vessels for his fallen angels. Glass doll eyes, brand new, never used teeth. Now you know why they're printing them out. Get cast to earth. And you'll have them and Satan talking about they're the, I don't know, the Greys or something against the reptilian Dracos from Planet X or wherever they're from. But none of it's real. They're just serpents. It's just Satan exposing and crushing his own to deceive as an angel of light. So like I said, it's what's coming upon this place, even as the food is running out in real time right now in real life. It's not for you. That's Satan's world. It's Satan's food. It's Satan's gas stations. Satan's schools. Satan's everything. Come out of that world, or you will be devoured by what's coming. You have to be hidden with Christ. You have to be born again. You have to produce fruit. It's all Satan's world. But like I said, I hope this finds you well, totally content with who you are, how special you are, why you're here. Certainly isn't to get deceived and devoured. You're here to figure it out. And when you're born again and you tap into that vine, none of this is going to matter anymore. By the grace of God, He did that for me. That's why I'm still here. That's why all I think about is how to wake people up. Whether they get it or not, I'm still going to try. Whether they get it or not. Because I would want somebody to do that for me. Remember that if you're not producing fruit, you're going to get cut down. Also remember, this place is going to change abruptly, very quickly, very soon. Don't get pulled into that world. Go the other way. Don't listen to anybody. They have no authority over you. Nothing in this bubble you're in has any authority over you. Focus on pulling people out of the fire. Or at least trying. Because you're showing your work then, because you're trying in the truth. But until you figure it out, it's going to be tough. So we'll get back after this tomorrow night, Saturday night. At some point, we won't be able to. That grid goes down. That's why they're working on that thing that pops up every about midnight, 1 a.m., where it's real loud, and it's got that red banner. And it says, this is only a test. Been doing that all summer. And I'm in Wisconsin, and it's coming out of like North Carolina or something. We've talked about that like 6 months ago. Individual. Remember that. You are the general. Remember how special you each are. And always focus on what God has in store for us. Not focusing on what other people do. You can't control that. It's unfortunate a lot of people are being deceived into sacrificing themselves to Satan. It is what it is. But continue to be renewed in knowledge and draw near to Christ because He needs you to work for Him. People are going to need you. That's why you're here, or you're going to get cut down. I will talk to each and every one of you tomorrow night. All glory to Christ.